Sonichu time! Yep, I'm keeping my promise where I said that at the end of every month I would be reviewing Sonichu. So, if you want a quick sum up, Sonichu is a webcomic that went down in internet history as one of the worst stories alongside crap like Agony and Pink and My Immortal. So, let's go back to Sonichu. I know we forgot to review the cover in issue 11, but here we go. The cover is very sloppy, with lazy design, terrible perspective, what with the sky and the ground not having any separation lines, and awkward posing with the characters. On the cover, Chris says, "Go, Sonichu, go and zap to the extreme," and Sonichu says, "I will, thanks, father." 1. Why is he thanking him? 2. Why is Chris Sonichu's father? Unless he... I don't want to think about that. Then we get a disclaimer saying Sonichu is copyrighted, and any people appearing in the comic as coincidental or parodic in nature. Hey, to make this fun, how about we count down every single thing that's from something else that's obviously proving that this is not copyrighted? So we begin with an opening crawl telling us that the perfect chaos creature from Sonic Adventure 1 is attacking the city as a boy, not male, boy Pikachu is 5 miles away.
Because poor literacy is cool.
So Sonic goes supersonic and fights the creature as Pikachu wants to join the action. So Sonic ends up going to the creature's mouth and gets spit up and hits Pikachu and they collide and they proceed to crap a rainbow. Then 15 miles away we see a girl, again not female but girl Raichu, who then gets hit by the ugliest rainbow ever. And apparently the rainbows turn them into Sonichu and that thing. Okay, Sonichu turns into Sonichu because Sonic and Pikachu collided, that makes sense. But why is it when the rainbow hits the Raichu, it becomes this Amy Rose looking thing? So that thing talks to Kel, its owner, and sees that the Raichu is now transformed. "Oh my, you're beautiful as a rose." Yeah. No. And she names herself Rosichu. So Sonichu wakes up and sees Sonic fighting the creature, which, by the way, their fight looks like them in a game of hanky-panky. So Sonichu decides to join the fight and uses his thunder attack, which causes random lightning to come out of nowhere and hit the creature. Thunder and lightning are two different things. They are not interchangeable. So they take out the creature, and people who look like Q-tips say, "Sonic, Sonic, Sonic, yay!" And Sonichu has a monologue. "Wow, what a battle. Not only that, but I've received super speed, a new body, and above all else, I'm able to talk like a human. Wow! And apparently, I look like that hedgehog I've helped earlier. From the cheers, I guess his name was Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic had just about the same abilities as I do now, and I guess I am now a hedgehog now too. I am a new Pokemon. I am no longer Pikachu. So with inspiration, I am now Sonichu." And from then on, Sonichu went on to make new friends as well as enemies. He will use his abilities to stop evil and save the world. Stay tuned for more zappin' adventures with Sonichu, says Chris, who kinda looks like a cross between Vanilla Ice and Ace Ventura. Then Chris decides to show us around the world because I guess show don't tell isn't really an important rule in writing anymore, as he then tells us that this takes place in Quickville, and then gives us characters descriptions, starting with Sonichu. He's 16 years old and enjoys hobbies like running, surfing, chillin'. Who wrote this? 90s kid?
Dude, in the 90s we were all about chillin'.
We then learn that he also enjoys scenery, the colors yellow and blue, and loves Rosichu. Rosichu is a beautiful... Yeah. No. Girl electric hedgehog Pokemon who enjoys shopping, frolicking through fields, cooking, and picking flowers. Subtle sexism! Other facts is that she's 15, she's Kel's Pokemon, and she's in love with Sonichu. Despite the fact that they have not even met to this point. We're even introduced to characters who are not even going to be in this issue, like Black Sonichu, or Blatchu, which sounds like someone trying to describe what a sneeze sounds like, and who's basically created from Sonichu's DNA and Cherry Cola. Wait until issue 2 when we actually get to that. And Natesirk, who's the son of Giovanni from Pokemon. Then we meet the Chaotic Combo, and no, it sadly does not come with fries. No, actually there are 5 more electric hedgehog Pokemon, including Wild, a leaf type, Bubbles, a water type, Angelica, a flying type, Punchy, and yes, that is seriously his name, a fighting type, and Magitan, a psychic type. Then, more introductions. Hey, remember when the backstory in a comic was actually getting to see that and not have it just blatantly told to the audience? Anyway, we meet Flame the Sunbird, who kind of looks like Kazooie, and 3 more electric hedgehog Pokemon. Chris Chan, Serhama, and Wesley. Then we get villains, including Mary Lee Walsh, whose head's kind of shaped like a Dorito, and Jerkops, and then Chris dedicates the rest of the page to himself. Well, with all that out of the way, we can finally move on to the next 2 stories. So, Episode 2, Genesis of the Love Hogs. It begins with Sonichu wandering through the woods for food. It's been over a week now, and I am so hungry. Not only that, but I am so lonesome. So Sonichu comes across Rosichu and stares at her as she looks at a river for no reason. Sonichu then follows,
Or as I like to call it, stalking.
Rosichu back to Kel's cottage, and Kel says that she's making Brunswick stew. With her microwave.
Yeah. No, okay, that bit's old.
Kel tries hooking Rosichu up with a Dragonite, and Rosichu rightfully points out that that wouldn't work. Kel then says, well, can't say I didn't try. Who knows? Your love might be right around the corner. Or right at the door.
Joke fail.
So Rosichu answers and finds Sonichu at the door and pulls the random stranger into the house. My name's Rosichu, but you can call me anytime. Kel walks in and finds Rizzy, and tells her to entertain her new boyfriend.
Sexual innuendo.
We flash a little later and we see the two looking up at the night sky, and they eventually kiss, or eat each other's faces, either or, and the moon watches as it has a really weird looking snowman face. As episode 3 begins, oh my god, this is horrendous. Okay. Let's point out some of the stuff that sucks about this drawing. Rosichu is embarrassingly tiny, Sonichu's head is gigantic, the floor has no clear pattern, the fountain looks like a kiddie pool, the GameStop and KB logos don't even remotely look anything like they do in real life, Sonichu and Natesirk is spelled wrong in the title, and, well, we can go on, but let's continue. So we begin in mid-fight scene, and Sonichu flashes back to what happened before, with the gang going to the mall, and Chris proves his sexism with this. Well, at first it was easy due to her willpower, but because of all the bargains and coupons...
Ha ha ha! Women love shopping. That's not sexist at all.
So the Zapdos shows up, takes Rosichu, and Sonichu and the Zapdos fight it out, and Sonichu uses the final blow countdown as he calls it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Natesirk returns the Zapdos and runs off with his Raikou.
Wait, you got Raikou and you're not even gonna use it?
Anyway, Sonichu is thanked by people who look like Klansmen, Rosichu, and Kel, and Chris, who then thanks him by saying this. As mayor of Quickville, I congratulate you and your victory, and I thank you for saving the day. Good job, Sonichu, who responds, thank you. So in the epilogue, Chris talks to Sonichu. Well, Sonichu, I feel like this comic is my best work yet. I feel so too, Father, but wow, all this amazing creativity, and you're still girlfriend-free? Yeah, you roll with that. Chris then rides off to the mall, and Sonichu says, there he goes, with a grin on his face, and in the end, he'll say, one girlfriend, please.
To who? McDonald's? Santa Claus? I'm pretty sure you gotta at least work to get a girlfriend.
So you'd think that'd be the end, but there's some bonus comic strips, so let's give those a quick look. The first comic strip basically just shows what happens after the comic storyline, which really amounts to nothing. The second involves Sonichu and Rosichu being spied on by Black Sonichu, and it ends with, Black Sonichu, stop following us around.
That was a joke. Did you laugh, people? Because I'm not.
The next comic strip is just a lame fight scene between Mary Lee Walsh and Chris Chen and Sonichu. The last comic strip involves Chris Chen being attacked by Mary Lee and the Jerk-Ops, and then Rosichu and Sarah must show up and save Chris, and issue 1 is officially over.
Yeah, no surprise here. Sonichu sucks.
The artwork is childish, the plot is absurd even by fan work standards, and the constant errors like spelling and artwork just get really annoying. Part 1 barely gets anything accomplished, Part 2 is just there to be a pre-established love story, and the third one just does nothing but have forced fight scenes, and the bonus comic strips are just sort of there.
Overall, Sonichu sucks. Well, if you want to see more Sonichu, you'll have to wait until the end of February where we talk about issue 2. Until then, I'm the Media Whisk, because one art form wasn't enough.
Fucking Christian Western Chandler is the mayor of Quickville. He's got a lot of things to do. Got a lot of China to steal. Mary Lee Walsh is always waiting to ruin his fun with the chaotic combo at his side.